219. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. Let's go. 219. Yeah, 219. Yeah, 219 to talk. 219. 219 to talk. Yeah, you running your mouth. Yeah, you running your mouth. 219 to talk. 219. 219. 219. 219. 219. Yeah, you running your mouth. Yeah, you running your mouth.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's JD, the barber, chiming in for 219 to talk. We getting ready to have a hot, splendid show today. We're gonna be as hot as this heat is here in Houston, Texas, where we reside. It's 100 degrees in the morning when you get up around here. It only gets hot.
It is a mess.
So you got me, JD the barber, and my trusty sidekick,
Queenie. No, you my trusty sidekick. How you just don't kick me to the side like that?
my bad.
That's cold blood.
Right.
That's cold blood. Cold blood. But hey, y'all, what's going on? What's going on out there? 219 family. What's going on out there? We got some awesome topics for you today. We're going to talk about Greenleaf. We're going to talk about Lady May. You know, Lady May be holding it down on Greenleaf. What you think about it? What you think about it, boo?
Man, I love me some Lady May.
Lady May. You better watch it.
Yeah, Lady May is the glue that holds our whole family together. She leaner than a wet cat, but she is the glue. She is truly a matriarch of a power family.
Yeah.
And I think with with her being the matriarch of a power family, she understands the dynamics of what she has to do to hold that family together. Because let me tell you something, that fabric is so thin and raveled that it can fall apart at any time without her being there. So I understand Lady May, and I admire her for the role that she plays on the show. But hold up, let's talk about James.
Well, that's what I wanted to see what you thought about the dynamic of James giving over the reins to his wife to go ahead and preach instead of him for the new church that they're trying to put together.
Well, the thing is, James understood that there's a season for everything. And I think that once he had an heart attack, and because of the stress that it had caused on his heart, and because of the stress that he was under as being the pastor trying to hold that church together and that family together, he realized he needed help. So he was more apt to let Lady May step in, which is what has been happening all throughout the history of the black family. When a black man needs help, the black woman has no problem standing behind and becoming his stiff backbone. So that's what's happening.
I don't really see that she's standing behind him. I think that it's just her time.
Right, like I said, he knew that it was everything has a season. Right. So I think it was a lot of wisdom and understanding to let her start leading the situation.
Yeah, because it was a struggle at first. I believe some seasons before, when she was trying to, last season she was trying to exert herself and really start to own her own identity.
Oh,
he really had a problem.
Oh, he fought it tooth and nail. That's why he found himself laying on his back, looking up in the church. Passed out. He had too much stress on him, and it turned to stress his heart, and that heart clicked out on him for a second.
You know,
and left him laying on his back.
You know, in this season, they're talking a little bit more about health. His health, they're looking at his memory. He suffered through some memory loss.
Yeah, she's making James be responsible for his health, making him go to school and all that type of stuff. Which, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest now. Black men treat their bodies like they do their cars. we don't take it to the shop until it breaks all the way down. You know, we've been hearing that squeaking.
But we'll shine it up, though.
Right. We've been hearing that squeaking for 2 months. We've been noticing that oil slick in that driveway and just pouring more oil in it. Not knowing that oil slick means oil is leaking out and you got low oil pressure. And you keep on driving that thing real hard, that motor going to lock up.
Right.
We don't care. We're going to drive that thing till the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, we're going to try to put a Band-Aid on it, patch it back up.
And why is that, though? Why is it so difficult for
Black men hate going to the doctor. We see health and sickness as a weakness. We don't want to know that our body is falling apart. You getting ragged as a pair of cut off shorts. But you instead of trying to be tough, you don't get your behind to that doctor. Let me tell you something about me, though. My wife gave me one job.
At one.
My wife told me when we got married, your first job is stay alive. So therefore, I do my part. I'm going to tell you like this here. I don't have no problem going to talk to the doctor.
No, Lord.
I have some aches and pains.
So don't.
Let me tell you something. If my pinky finger don't bend like it did last week, I'm going to ask the doctor, why my pinky finger? You need to run an x-ray on that and check that pinky finger and tell me why it ain't working right. Yeah, I ain't got time to play with you. All this healthcare, I'm trying to stretch my life out as far as I can.
And y'all, through my husband has United Healthcare, and it's a dual plan that what Kyle Trend set up for him. In case y'all want to get in contact with Kyle Trend, y'all go to our website, mygospelsoulmagazine.com. He set my husband up with awesome benefits. Now, my point is what I'm getting to is this amazing card that my husband has. It's really got him out of control. Oh, my God. I have so many vitamins stacked up on the side of my bed. It is ridiculous. This morning, but this morning, he was like, did you take your vitamin D? Did you take your iron? And I'm going to go buy you something. Like, listen, you got one more vitamin, I'm going to have to start selling vitamins. It's cool because, like he said, I gave him one job, and he's sticking to it. Listen, good job. Bravo.
Well, my thing is this. I understand the importance of vitamins and nutrients in our body. And the thing is, the older we get, the more we need those nutrients. But our diet sometimes are so jacked up that we don't get our body the nutrients and we don't feed it the nutrients and minerals that it needs. So I understand the importance of vitamins. So that's why I try to make sure that you and I both have all of the vitamin supplements, one a days, all of that calcium and magnesium and all that in your body, because those are healthy aspects that we need, and you don't get that from the food nowadays. Because a lot of food that we eat nowadays ain't nothing but some damn filler. It ain't really no nutrient-giving, body-thriving type food. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get that in our spirit as black people to learn to understand that we need supplements. We need water, hydrate. We need all of the aspects that they tell you about on TV that we ignore and end up killing over. So there it is.
Now, okay, that topic was a good topic. Listen, make sure you take care of your health. Right now, it's a very important time for everybody to make sure you are staying at home. If you don't need to go nowhere, stay at home. Quarantine, put your mask on. Find something to do around the house. You haven't cleaned the house in months under centuries, so this is the perfect time to throw out stuff, take a picture of stuff, post it on the marketplace. Do what you need to do to cope with being at home. Do not kill each other, please.
Go get you a Swiffer.
Good. I need a Swiffer.
I told you to get one the other day when we got talking.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Okay, I got to write it down. Listen, get around the house, find things to do. Do not kill each other. Facebook Marketplace. I want to just give a shout out to Facebook Marketplace because start taking some pictures of some stuff in your house that needs to go. Post it. sell it, market free, whatever. Let people come pick it up.
Give it where you have to.
Especially if you are in an apartment. You don't have the luxury of a driveway or garage sale.
Right.
So what you garage sale online. Start your whole thing right from your home. Okay?
Amen.
And wear out. It's another one called Mercy or something like that. You got Posh. You got Posh. Yeah.
Mercati or something.
Yeah. That's a good selling app. You got OfferUp is a good selling app. You can sell on your Instagram. You can sell on your Twitter. It's just all kinds of ways to get everything up out your house. Okay? And make room. There's quite a few options out there. You just have to explore and see which one works best for you. Exactly.
Now let's move on to this other topic that I had a mentor, teacher, friend of mine who informed me today that an 11-year-old boy here in Houston, Texas, decided to shoot himself in the head and get it over with. Let me explain something to y'all, black folks. We have to get back to the village mentality of raising these kids. This 11-year-old boy has made a permanent decision to a temporary problem that he had in his life. Because no one took the time to talk to him and shift his thoughts or curb his mental capacity, he is no longer with us. So his family is grieving. He's gone. His teachers are grieving because he's gone. And we will never see what this young black male could have turned out to be. People, let's get back to loving on and raising our babies.
Exactly.
This has become our mental health in our society important as our physical health.
That's true.
We tend to say, "Oh, he's just like that. Ain't nothing wrong with him. That's just how he is." If you had sat and talked with that baby and found out what it was causing him mental problems and why he's acting out like he is, you may have saved his life.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not saying the parents are wrong because parents do everything they can. But that it could have been a coach, a teacher, or somebody that noticed the difference in that baby. Because let me tell you something, there were signs well before he killed himself that people ignored and pushed under the rug and just let it happen. And next thing you know, that baby's brains was on that wall over there.
Wow.
So we need to get back to the village mentality of raising these kids. And people, I'm going to say it like this, people, quit fussing at adults who are correcting your children.
Especially if they right.
Well, the part y'all be expecting. That's what I'm inferring. But we have a problem with grown people correcting our children when our kids are dead ass wrong. Sometimes, let me tell you something. If you come to my house and Junior boy over there on my couch jumping up and down with both feet, and you don't say nothing to him, you best believe I'm going to say something to Junior boy. And if you got a problem with me saying something to Junior boy, I want you and Junior to get y'all behind in your car and get as far away from my house as you can. Because you let him go home and jump up and down on your stuff. Because that is no way for him to treat my stuff or for you to not say nothing and then expect me not to say anything. I lie to grab a belt and beat the hell out of Junior, to be honest with you. And if you have a problem with I lie to whoop you too. So I'm just saying how I operate. See, as black parents, we always holler about, I want to give my children everything I didn't have. That's why I work so hard. I want to give them everything I never had. How about giving them little clowns something that you did have? And that's discipline. Give their ass discipline and decorum. Yeah, quit letting that baby do what he wants to and telling you yeah and no, not even saying yes, sir, or no, sir. My daddy used to tell me, put a handle on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you talking about? When you say yes, you say yes, sir. When you say no, you say no, sir. Same thing with ma'am. I was not allowed to say yeah.
Ooh,
I say yeah. I say yeah. I say yes, sir, when I wake up. Yeah, once I get up and wake back up, I say yes, sir. I bet you that. And that was how Bobby Daniels ran his house, and Mary Ann Daniels ran their house. And there was no room for mishap. I just understood that.
Yeah.
I knew without a shadow of doubt, if my dad had a friend over, they was in the living room talking, and as soon as they started talking, I get up and go to my room. Nowadays, these kids get dead in your conversation, and people allow them to stay in the conversation. I better not say nothing. Let me tell you something. My dad would have slapped the spit out my mouth. I've literally heard kids, when their mama telling a story or their dad telling a story, say, "Oh, Dad, it didn't happen like that. I wish I would have. I'd have never grew up. I'd have never made it to the age I am now. At least not with my own teeth anyway." Now, once that knot went down, I might have been all right.
Might have been all right.
But I wouldn't have had no more teeth in my mouth.
I know when I was growing up, just like you said, we couldn't get in grown people's conversation. We couldn't even be in the same room. And nobody had to say, "Get out of here." Nobody had to even do that. We knew that when it was more than two grown people gathering in a room, that we needed to leave. Unless they said, "Let us pray." Then you could be in that room. you know?
Right.
But other than that, you better get out of here, go on the porch, go outside, go in another room, go read a book. You better do something. But you wasn't sitting in there getting in grown people's conversation.
Nowadays, baby.
And now, today we hear a lot of children cussing at their parents, cussing with their parents, cussing around their parents, just going for it. Like, there is no boundary and there is no respect.
Let me tell you something. I would sit there and seen kids when their parents was talking, having conversations. They so far in their mom and their mouth like they counting teeth. I be like, damn, that baby was in that conversation. Man, I wish I would have leaned into my mom and them conversation. I was leaning into a left hook.
A left hook.
My mom had a mean left hook. She had an awesome backhand, too. She hit you with that backhand. I promise you, slobber coming out your mouth.
Oh, straight out of it.
Straight.
Straight out, like something out of it.
It might be a week or two before you can take salt again.
Like some out of that. What is that we watch?
What?
UFC?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you hit somebody, and they bounce,
that's how you feel.
You be messed up.
Yeah.
You be messed up. Let's go on to our next topic, which comes to talk about. It's not funny, but this is some kind of segue into the topic of Empire star, who plays the character Hakeem, was arrested for alleged domestic violence charges.
And you know what's so crazy?
Did you see his mugshot, though?
Yeah. You know what's so crazy, though? This ain't that clown first time.
Quit it.
No, he has a history of this foolishness.
But they immediately got on Smollett, though.
Right. Let me explain something to you. A lot of these cats, that's just like the dude from The Shot. Got written right out of there, blew his job, harassing women and people on the set. Look here, fool. You making a bunch of money. The people take care of you.
Bunch of money.
Let me tell you something.
Not a bunch, but bunch of money.
Now, the thing is, these cats get a invincible complex to start making certain amounts of money that they can't be touched and they can do what the hell they want to do.
Yeah, they get arrogant.
Wrong answer, brother. And them people will put you back in your place in a minute, and his place is going to end up being the unemployment line.
But you know what?
Just
I was
like
thinking about
JD. The Shot.
JD, this is what I was thinking about.
Uh-huh.
I've never really called you JD. But JD, this is what I was thinking about. If you have watched The Temptations, if you have watched, as a star, you have watched, what's that other? Ray
Charles, I continue. We go on down the line.
Anything that you do when you start getting too famous,
Bill Cosby.
it's going to catch up with you.
Right.
Like my mom used to say, I'm going to get you for the old and the new. When you get too big, or let's put it like this, on this incident, when you get too big for yourself in your head,
right.
It's sure, the Bible says pride is before, a proud look is before a fall.
Yeah,
and let me tell you something, like you were saying, JD, some people feel like I am untouchable.
Invincible.
I'm invisible. I can do what I want to do. Look, this is the phrase. Do you know who I am?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Yeah, I know who you are, a guy that puts his hands on a woman.
And now and pretty soon you're going to be an unemployed Negro.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You going straight to jail.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Is domestic violence, is there ever an excuse for putting your hand on another person in a relationship?
The answer is, I don't care what you do. You can't explain. A woman can't explain to me beating on her husband. A husband can't explain to me beating on his wife. You can't explain to me why you beating on the children. That's just all there to it. Violence is never the answer to a conflict.
Never the answer. And I know y'all heard us talking about how a mama would give us that backhand and all that. So I get to say, well, how is that different? This is the deal. Okay, you run. Listen.
Let me explain.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about abuse.
Right.
Okay.
We're not talking about the rod of correction.
Yeah.
See, the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. My mama wasn't spoiled and now one of her children.
No.
She would take the rod and whip you across your back with it one good time, and I guarantee you're going to straighten up and fly right. So we're not talking about that. That is not violence to me. That is the rod of correction, and sometimes that is needed. But let me tell you something.
Let's get back on this domestic violence.
Yeah, ain't nothing like a good backhand to catch your attention.
Oh, not that. I had an elderly woman tell me this. She was telling me the story. I was interviewing people that were in long-lasting marriages, right? And I was saying, I said, what kept you guys together? Just tell me a little bit about your relationship. And she began to tell me that, you know, the beautiful story of how they met, how he proposed, all of this kind of carrying on, right? Then she told me, she said, one time she had got out of line and was trying to explain her thoughts to her husband.
Right.
And her husband was fed up with her mouth, so he hit her in her mouth. And she said from that point on, their marriage has been wonderful. I rewinded that when I got home.
Right.
And I looked at their marriage today.
Right.
And I said to myself, now I understand why he stays in his room and she's always away from the house. And about the only thing they do is sleep in the same bed.
Right.
So are you really still together?
No. The answer is, matter of fact, it's not no as hell no.
That's what I be saying. Why? And we were discussing on Sisters United about how the red flags in a dysfunctional, unhealthy relationship. They're everywhere. When he hit, how did that make you think that was love? I'm confused about that.
When he hit her, let me explain something to you. When he hit her, the entire dynamics of that marriage changed. Right then.
Yes, it did.
The entire dynamics changed. Now, the thing is, they are together just to say they're together. There's probably no love there, no understanding, no compromising.
Obligation.
No obligation.
It's the obligation.
Actually, there's no obligation.
No. I'm saying they came from that generation where
we're gonna say together no matter what. Yeah, we're gonna say.
And we don't believe in divorce.
And I tell people this all the time.
Oh my God.
To me, those type of marriages are just like people who just go to church out of salvation. I mean, out of tradition. You only going to church because that's what my mama and them did. You ain't really into the church. You ain't really getting nothing out of church. Your soul ain't really salvation. You what they call a seat filler.
You'll see.
You see what I'm saying? And the church is full of seat fillers.
Wow.
When they go to church on Sunday morning, when they go back home Sunday evening, they feel the same way they did when they went to church Sunday morning.
Wow.
They ain't got nothing out of it.
And that's sad.
And that's the same way they're married.
It's like driving through a car wash and the car's still dirty.
And you come out on the back end and it's still dirty as hell. What you do that for?
What did you do that for?
What are they still married for? Nothing. They getting neither one of them is getting anything out.
They don't get along. They argue all the time. He's in his room. You're in your car, driving around. Everybody there to take a ride with you, or they need something. And then y'all come together. When you come together, you don't agree on nothing. But y'all been together for a long time.
Baby, them people ain't married. Them people roommates.
Woo! We got this many years.
Them people roommates. You feel me?
I don't believe
that.
it.
That is a business arrangement.
I don't believe in that kind of marriage.
You pay your part of the bills. I'm gonna pay mine. We're gonna live in this house. You stay on your side. I'm gonna stay on mine. That's it.
I don't like that kind of. I don't agree with that kind of marriage.
That is a business arrangement. That is roommates.
But you know that's how a lot of old school marriages are. People that get up and they say, we've been married 50-something years. And you see them just as mean and ornery with each other.
And when they say each other, he sits down there beside her going, I can't stand it. That's what he's thinking in his head. I wish you'd have died last year. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's how he feels.
Wow.
You know, but we still together. For what? That's not like people who ain't saved, they have no salvation, can't speak about nothing in the Bible, but they go to church every Sunday. For what? What you there for?
25 years been speaking at the church.
You could have been doing something else with that time.
Lord.
What's that for all this work too?
All right. Y'all know I got the topics tonight. Next topic we're going to be talking about is a FedEx delivery driver refused to assist an 89-year-old man that fell on his porch in Freeport, Texas. He refused to help this man up. And guess what? The daughter of the man was at work but had the camera, the little doorbell camera, the ring thing, and caught the whole video. The man was out there for hours, just laying on that porch hoping somebody help him get up. And this FedEx driver decided, I'm not going to help. I'm not doing it. And he told the elderly man, he said, man, can't help you, man. Can't do nothing for you, man. And I'm watching the video and I'm saying, wow, this is what we've come to. You can't you already got a mask on. They should give you gloves. You get what I'm saying? To where you can at least help somebody up. This is what we've come to in this world because we're dealing with COVID. We're dealing with a bunch of scared people. And I'm not mad at the delivery guy, but I'm saying, can we find some kind of way to help? You know, that was disturbing. That was disturbing. But I'm hoping that, and I haven't seen a follow-up on the story yet because I want to know what happened. But I know that the daughter, she went to social media, posted the video, and went in on this delivery driver. Now, FedEx said they are investigating and they want to ensure not just the safety of their employees, but the safety of the people that they deliver to. But my thing was, why did he not help? You know, come on now, you tripping. 89-year-old man, you got to think. What if it was your grandfather?
Well,
what if it was your father?
You gotta understand something about the society that we're living in nowadays. We have gotten to the point where we don't love on each other like we should or take care of each other.
Back to what you said, the business.
Right. The thing is, we used to revere and honor our elders. Now we treat them like trash.
And talk to them any kind of way.
Any kind of way. We as family members, let's just say that, family members go put their people in a home because they don't feel like dealing with them.
And they don't feel like they have to.
The same person who raised you, reared you, and fed you, and got you to that 200 and some pounds, your fat behind is, you don't have time for them no more. You don't want to take care of them. Let me tell you something. 2 younger sisters. We have already talked to one another about it. Mama will never be in a home. The only home she's going to ever be in is one of ours or her own. That's it. She is never, ever got to worry about no situation like that as long as she on this planet.
Exactly.
She got somewhere and somebody's going to take care of her. I don't care if I got to move all the furniture around in my house. I'm going to have somewhere for her to stay and lay down and enjoy herself because she fed me till I was 18 and feeds me right now. Yeah, we go get her a bed and put it up in there and do, hey, look at that's your room right there. Whatever. But the thing is, we have gotten so far away from respect and honoring our elderly people that situation probably felt like nothing to that dude. A situation like that would have hurt me. I wouldn't have been able to go home and go to sleep, gotten and helped them. And I know for a fact that I've seen elderly people in distress and go get them a cart, go get them the scooters, whatever at the store, and bring it to them. You ain't got to move. Stay right there where you're at. I'll be right back. And we got to get back to taking care of one another. That was a disturbing video that I saw.
Oh, it was disturbing.
But, like I said, when somebody don't think they're wrong, it's nothing to them. And he's got to know he's wrong with 2 left shoes. And I'm going to just be honest with you. I hope they fire him. Really, I do. And I hope he can't even get a job at Walmart or somewhere.
Oh, you know, he's definitely not going to be able to get a job at Walmart. Walmart don't play that.
As a greeter, I don't care. I don't even want to make Walmart greeting people, let alone helping me at a register and getting paid for it. Get out of here, clown. That's really ridiculous for a situation even occurred in 2020.
Exactly.
But let me tell you something. I blame it all on Trump. That's my I blame it on Trump and all his idiocracy that he has spread throughout the United States.
You talk about me.
And all of these white supremacists that are bubbling up to the top because Trump is in charge. All these hate preachers, all these hate, the hate rhetoric and what they call it, propaganda that's being pushed throughout the United States. Yeah. Ever since Donald Trump has become president of the United States, he has fueled and fed all this ignorance that's going on in our society. I don't care. Just like he blamed Obama for everything, hell, I blame him for everything. And that's just all it is, too. I don't care about this. Again, I don't care if Donald Duck run against him. I'll vote for Duck. Donald Trump, I'll vote for Donald Duck. I promise you. Quack, quack.
And his theme music would be Duck Tail.
Quack, quack, clown.
Duck Tail. Woo.
Let's go. Yeah.
Ooh, Scrooge McDuck.
Well, I'll say Scrooge. Even though Scrooge would be dead tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, but he was 100 because he was rich.
Already. All right, let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with the pop gun. Y'all know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. This is the ultimate breakdown of all the nation's holidays. Walmart is closing stores on Thanksgiving and Black Friday because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Go.
Y'all better go and start putting that stuff on layaway. Next month, I think we start layaway.
You better get that. Look, you better get that.
Yeah, you better get it early and often. Go pay your little $10, $15 every week, like I'm gonna do.
You know what I heard?
The stuff that you want for your people, man.
You know what song popped in my head?
What's
and it ain't because I just listened to DMX versus Snoop. It's because this song popped in my head because you gotta think people are pulling their hair out right there. We everything. Right now, and this is a song that's playing in the background. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. know,
Why
and
you
you
in
show
there?
up to get the same people. That's just like income tax time. What did you do with the whole house full of furniture you bought last year?
Well, what it was, they bought disposable cardboard furniture.
Yeah, that particle board.
That particle board.
And Junior and Nook then jumped on top of the dresser. The dresser then fell over. And then they dived on the twin size bed. The bed then fell through.
Oh, that thing on the floor.
Oh yeah, now they on the mat.
But back to this TV that you Negroes buy every year. What happened to the one you had last year? TVs don't go out in the year.
I just want to know.
TVs don't go out in the year. I got a Sony back there in the back room.
And I got
that I done had since 2010.
I got that Samsung back there. I didn't have that one since 2000 and
that long?
6 or 7.
Okay, and it's still kicking.
What did y'all do?
I know we had this TCL right here in his living room.
But
at least, I know you had it all 4 years. I don't know.
About 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know you had it at least 4 years.
And it's so pretty. The picture's still
oh my
pretty.
God, this thing look like you're swimming in water when the pool come on. With some blue water show up on there, like you're in the pool.
Oh God!
But I don't understand what the hysteria is about black and Thanksgiving Day shopping, because they have awesome sales all the time. That's why I say just take a look at the sales that are coming up and put that stuff on layaway and go get it a little bit at a time, man. If you put it on layaway, if you put it on layaway while it's on sale, their price stays the same.
And some of y'all need to go to cons because you need to build your credit.
Right.
Your credit is trash. Go pay for something. My daddy told me, and I have to say ouch, because my daddy told me before he passed, when I was trying to get myself together, he said at least get one credit card.
Right.
I tell him that because I'm too paranoid. I've seen so many people with some credit cards acting losing their mind.
And it did not help your situation to marry a husband that believe in cash and care.
Oh, I believe in it. High five, cash cards,
cash furniture, cash everything. I'm paying cash for it because I don't want you to come knocking on my door. Somebody, man,
give me my stuff back.
We come to pick up dollars.
You ain't come to pick up
nothing over here, bro.
Wash and dry, paid for.
You come get you a plate of food from over here or something.
Yeah.
You can't come pick up.
Or you get to Jesus.
Yeah, it is. A whole lot of
Jesus.
On this side of this door.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, let's go into binge life. Okay. Oh my God. Since we've been quarantined, me and my honey, let me tell y'all what we did this side of the quarantine, because they did open Houston back up, then they closed it semi, sort of, kind of back down. So me and my husband dived into, it took us a long time though. We dived into the have and the have not. I don't know about y'all, but that show is so full of foolishness. Candace is off the chain. Candace is a mess. Listen, watch yourself. Candace is a mess. I thought she was going to go straight. Then all of a sudden, that $8 million made her switch up on.
Candace went from the poor house to the White House and back to the rich house. No, I don't know if you want to about Candace. Candace is slick.
But a character I really don't like, it ain't Candace. Candace all right with me.
Oh, I know.
You know who I don't like. And all of y'all, I know y'all saying, what? But I'm just trying to hear. I do not like the character Hannah. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Listen, I always feel like, now, I'm going to tell you something. I love the writer because it gives me something to talk about. How are you expecting for your daughter to do better and get better when you always telling her she ain't nothing. I just don't understand it. The writers did a good job on that because that's how most people that call themselves Christians talk to other people. You have what you have, what you say. All I'm saying.
Well, let me explain something to you. Hannah is the Florida Evans of the show.
Oh, my God, say it. Let's talk about Florida.
She the Christian morality of the show that always ends up leading them back to the poorhouse.
Lead them.
I don't know why Christian people think they ain't supposed to have nothing.
Oh, my God. She,
but we
talk about that lady on the roof that said she waiting on God.
Right.
I'm waiting on God.
He sent somebody floating by on a dope. He sent somebody floating by in a boat.
Oh, Lord.
And he sent a helicopter.
And she say what?
I'm waiting on God.
I'm waiting on God. This is not the work of the Lord.
And God showed up. I showed up 3 times.
3 times.
See, we as Christians got to get back to an understanding of real life. We want everything to be the way we want it to be when we ask God for it. And I tell people all the time, the blessings you ask for ain't going to always be the prettiest thing, all wrapped up in the bow that you thought they was coming. But guess what? You can rest assured that if you ask God for it, back up because it's about to happen. Make room for it because it's about to happen.
Yes, it is.
See, but Hannah, like I said, she always telling the kids, "Oh, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that." But she broke as a joke.
Bro,
if it wasn't for the criers giving her everything, that's the main character family on the show, the criers. If it weren't for them giving her everything, she wouldn't have nothing.
But see, the crier wife want a blessing. But she'd rather the crier wife put her in debt. She'd rather have debt and struggle and woe is me than this lady to bless.
When this lady the lady is worth $250 million.
Right.
Man, look at you.
The lady told her, "You helped me through cancer. I just want to do something nice." Exactly. Hannah is, oh no, I don't need anything. Oh Lord, bury me with the dog. All kinds.
Talking about you don't need nothing. You need everything.
You need everything. Your house been burnt down. So, did a car blow up? I don't know. The house been burned down. I don't know. I'm just.
You need new socks and drawers.
And drawers.
I'm talking about I don't need nothing. Girl,
I just want to say, Hannah.
Shut up. That's what the people give you.
Yeah, Hannah. You just.
But see, that's the thing, though. She's so heavenly that she ain't no earth to do.
No.
She don't understand the blessings that God is putting in her life. She turning them down and turning them away.
Staring her in her face.
Right. Because it ain't come the way she thought it should come.
Yeah, she think God got to. And then what gets me too is how dramatic she is.
Just don't shut your mouth.
Oh Lord. And let's not talk about her unhealthy relationship and attachment to her son.
Oh yeah.
My God. Which is the depiction of some black
mother and son.
Mother and son.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize for ignoring it. But the dynamics between some black mother and son relationship is a very, very unhealthy dynamic. And this right here on this show is truly a depiction of a very unhealthy relationship between the mother and the son.
Right. Now,
hey, wait a minute. Her son came in and put a man out of her bed and got in
her bed and put
an eligible bachelor that she was dating out of her bed, and he got
that protected her when she got beat up.
So this clown
and
and she let it happen.
She let it happen. I can't understand it.
I understand.
I don't mean literally can't.
Right, I'm just saying it just don't make no sense. Look, ain't there something I understand it, but it don't make no sense. I don't understand it, right?
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
My wife is right.
Let's talk about the shop.
Oh my God, that's the show.
Your girlfriend was on the shop.
Oh,
you know,
Candy.
Oh, King.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like the little scene the little sex scene thing. But I do like the fact that she comes in as let me help my king get accomplished what he needs to get accomplished. Now we ain't gonna overlook the fact this is the bad guy. This is the bad guy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm talking about that dynamic of, baby, what you trying to get done? Let me make some phone calls.
Power couple working together.
Power couple. Power couple.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
You know, and I like the fact that they gave her like a sinister type character.
Yeah.
To go along and complement this other villain that's on the show. Basically, he's a villain. Yeah, basically he's a villain on the show, and he has a Candy come in and plays this sinister type, seductive, conniving, cunning. You know, just like I shouldn't have said that most women. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Hey, Ray, what's going down?
She comes in and plays this character.
Down in that H-Town, baby.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on in the crooked letter?
In the dirty mid-side field.
Man, slow boogie. Ain't nothing going on around here. Nothing but the armadillos and the turtles.
Well, I tell you what, slow boogie is better than no boogie, baby. Thank God for the slow boogie. But yeah, Ray, we was tapping in on this show called The Chi. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No, I haven't seen it.
It has an awesome black cast that has just been joined by Luke James.
Luke James,
has been added, and Candy Burge is also a new character on there. But this show is so dynamic and deals with different aspects of black life. They even have a lesbian wedding on there this year. So I advise people to take a look at it because the show is dynamic and it
used to be a time they didn't show the whole sex scene.
Oh
now
God.
We all the way on the sex scene with two women, and I'm talking about listen.
With a strap on.
Oh my God!
Did I say that out loud?
Yes,
okay. With a strap on, Ray.
Ray, listen.
What the what?
Yeah, exactly.
I was done. I was like, oh my God, no. Take it away. Take the visual. But yeah. But the series itself.
But if you ain't had a chance to watch it, Ray, dive into it with both feet. I'm gonna tell you. The Chi
it's called The Chi as an S-H?
Yeah, The Chi.
What'd you say?
C-H-I?
C-H-I, yeah.
Let me see.
And started episode 1.
I know
yeah, season 1, episode 1.
How long has it been on? How long has it been going on?
This is the third season.
Third season? Okay.
They're into the 6th episode of the third season right now.
Okay, I'm going to check it out because I got 5 sticks, so I can go back and look.
What's that, baby?
What you say, Ray?
I got 5 sticks, so I can pull it up.
Oh, yeah, that's what we watch it on.
So, the other show that we need to get back into, I don't even know if they got a new season, Snowfall.
No, they haven't come up with a new season. That's an awesome show, too.
And then we talk about The Chi. It started out with the young man that got put out for the show completely. They started off this season of The Chi with him and his funeral.
And didn't give no explanation of how he got killed. They just rolled him off the show.
Ain't they cold-blooded?
Hey, the thing was, Ray, I read up on it because I knew he got, killed off the show. And he was harassing his female counterparts as a cast. And acting a fool on the set. So they fired him during the off season and just started the season off with his funeral and a picture of him up there.
man got fired on
Look,
that
you're
man
the
got
fool
fired
you
on
want
the day
people
off.
to get rid of you.
Yeah, he got fired on his day
Yeah,
off.
what are you
That man got
trying
fired
to
on the
fill the
day
club
off.
out? What are you feeling about before you trying to fill the club out?
Oh, y'all crazy.
We trying to be like clubhouse. We got fired on the day off. Ain't that some mess?
Yeah. But that this is an awesome show. You're gonna love it, and get into it and get back to me on it.
I will.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a new
Now,
show
I
to
don't
watch
know if
anyway.
look, I'm gonna tell you something. We also watched this movie, Ray, called Fatal Affair.
I saw it.
It changed the entire way that I look at Nia Long, first of all. And for the first time ever, Omar Epps played a psychopathic villain in this show.
Man, did he? I
Yeah,
know it.
Brother.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
okay. So we can go ahead and get into it.
Well, how you feel about that movie, man?
Man, that movie right there was something serious. I'm like you. I've never seen Omar Epps play an episode play a movie where he looked like he really played that part of being a psycho too. And
Yes,
I was like, I ain't never seen that side of him.
Yeah,
but
but
other than that,
the crazy thing about it is, Ray, like you said, he played it so good till, you know what? It's always a character that plays something, and then you
look at it.
Yeah, from after that, I don't care what role he played now, I will always see his bug eyes and the madness, the craziness from that movie.
Right, for real. You right too.
Wow.
Because every time you see something,
No, go ahead, Ray.
No, I'm gonna say every time you see that movie, every time you see that movie, you're gonna mess up and be like, there go that psycho. There go that psycho.
I know I am, because I'm going to be like, oh, my God. You know, but you know what? It'll be easy for him to use that role to transition into, like, a cold-blooded, say he want to play mafia, black mafia, or some type of, you know, hardcore role. He can go over into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he'll do good in that. He'll do good.
Yeah. Because I really, you know, we always see him as a hard-working man that's trying to take care of his family or something, you know, like that. But, like I say, you know, it would be very, very interesting to see him play a part of a gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always thought his head was kind of jug-headish. You know, like he had a pie face. And most gangsters have a square-like face. You know, I'm more of a hoodlum, Lawrence Fishburne, whatever. And I'm a big fan of his. And who else? Wesley Snipes and, you know, gangsters, you know.
Yeah.
So I would love to see him. Now, did he play a part like that?
Old boy in Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
I've never seen him play a gangster. I've always seen him play like, you know, like the boyfriend or the husband or something, you know, something simple. He don't never play no role like that before.
Matter of fact, he did just play a role that had to protect the family.
What role was that? Wait a minute, what movie was that?
Let me see. I'm gonna have to Google it.
I missed that one.
But I think they were at a house, and these people were in the driveway. Or what was it? Oh my God! What are you talking about, baby? I'm talking about the movie that Omar Epps played in, where the people came to the house. And he had, was his friend there with him? It was two couples at the house. Or was that a different person? I don't know. I'm going to Google it and figure it out.
Was the girlfriend in on it? She was part of the scheme too?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can Google it.
I think I know what you're talking about because I remember that. I think I know what movie you're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but I think I saw it.
I'm going to look up Omar Epps. People be like, oh, they don't go.
Look at his symbology.
Yeah, it's like he had to fight to keep him and I think these bikers or somebody. His girlfriend went in the restroom. She talked to this white girl. The white girl slipped a phone or something in the girl's purse or something happened. And the girl ended up showing up at the house. Let me see. I think I can find it right quick. Might not be him. Might be somebody else. Let me see. Movie.
I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, my God.
Didn't he get hit in the head and they tied him in the basement?
Yeah. Traffic. He was in Traffic.
Is Traffic?
That's the name of it.
It's tricky.
I don't think I saw that whole movie.
Oh, that was with what's his name was in there too?
He did play gangster. He played gangster in I don't know if it was gangster, but A Day in the Life.
A Day in the Life.
Yeah, that's a movie. I'm gonna have to watch that and give a review on that on our website. That looked like it was good.
I am too.
Let me see. We got 90 seconds. Oh, they got a movie he was in called First Time Felon, where he was in there with Delroy Lindo.
I don't know. I ain't never heard of that one either.
I'm not watching no movie where he was a Dracula because that don't make sense. He don't look like he could be.
No, I don't think he'd be a good.
It was pretty good.
Well, I don't know,
okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. So for next show, we only got a few minutes. So for next show, we'll do an Omar Epps review.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and sign off. Go ahead and sign off, Raymond.
Hey, this is Trainer Ray. Sorry for being so late today. Had some things going on, but thank y'all for joining us tonight on 219 to talk. Please forgive me. I will be here next time. Thank y'all for coming out. Enjoy yourself.
All right, this has been JD the Barber and Queenie. You want to sign off, JD? Yeah, he back. Hey.
Look out. This is JD the Barber. Thank y'all for a great show on a Thursday night here in Houston, Texas. This is JD the Barber again signing off. Brand new socks and drawers. We'll holler at you next time, baby. See y'all later.
All right. We out.
All right.
219. 219.